Hey, welcome to this Field of Glory Empires gameplay video. If you love the history of ancient civilizations, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Hey, welcome. It's time to play some Field of Glory Empires. Well, I finished all the necessary builds before we started the video. Looking over the map, it's just me, but Rome doesn't look particularly healthy. This just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Macedonia, well, we know about them. They're still floating around that 33% chance to accept client state status. I think we'll ask them again. 1 in 3 shot, roll the dice, right? Doesn't seem to be costing us anything to try. And it doesn't seem to be changing if we leave them alone. Maria, Parthia, Saka. Ooh, Maria's all over the place over here. It's interesting. Armenia. It's interesting that the AI doesn't seem to pay attention to building provinces as much as they ought to. Something I was looking at here. You see there's all kinds of places here where we don't have provinces. And if you click on this, you can watch this and see if I've missed something. But no, we can't form those provinces, but boy, you ought to. They give you a lot of benefits in terms of legacy and some other stuff that, right off the top of my head evades me. So I think we're on our way still, but it's a real slow slog. We've got this siege going, which ought to work out well for us in the short run. We've got an objective down here that we need to go take. I'm not real sure how to pull that off without moving another army, and that's what we are considering now. So before we do that, hey, let's do the YouTube ritual, and that is I get up in the mornings, I do these videos, and if you like them, you subscribe, like, share, and comment. It's pretty simple. I just count, I don't know how else to describe it. If you do like the videos, those are good things to do. It helps the channel a bunch. It doesn't cost you anything but a click. And I appreciate everybody who has done that. And finally, if you just can't wait to see your Field of Glory Empires every week or anything else I'm doing and want to show me some real love, then you can buy me a cup of coffee, which I could really use right now. I'm going to go downstairs and get another one. There's a link in the description. Okay, now what are we going to do? We're going to figure out how to get there without, we've already taken enough of a chance with these guys moving without a navy. That's got me worried. We've got a really big army here that could go. Take 3 years to get there, which is a little bit crazy. There's a little bit of a disconnect, in my opinion, between the scale of the turns and the scale of the moves, but I guess you could justify that on any number of grounds. Getting the logistics tail set up, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter, that's the game. We may just try to leave here and go there in short order. Once we have bashed these guys over the head sufficiently. Here. I don't know what else to do. We don't need to do that. We don't need to buy metal. This is such a pain. And I don't think it helps us much. Send the indentured to the mines. Well, we could do that. Sends 1,000 and gets us a bunch of metal, but what are we going to do with it? Buildings development focus. This is really expensive. Idle regions can build a resource generating structure will have a 50% chance of having an infrastructure build proposal shuffled to such structure. That's resource generating workshops. Idle coast regions have a harbor, 50% having their infrastructure reshuffled. It's really expensive for the chance that maybe you'll get something. Idle regions. I've never liked this one much. And gathering food, we don't have to worry about that. Alright, I say we push the button and get this game on the road. Now I have to think of something entertaining to say while the minutes, and it is a couple of minutes, tick by. And I've already, you know, recited a poem. My guess is you're perfectly happy if I don't do that again. I'm perfectly happy if I don't do that again. Lord, what a mess we have going here. Well, so far our guys have made it without getting intercepted by any. I should have brought our Navy out there. And no, the Navy's up there blockading that port. Well, I could have split it. Boy, a lot of flashes. I have a real reluctance to split forces. I like hitting like a ton of bricks. I like doom stacks. Wow, we're 20,000 change ahead on Rome. That's a long ways from 3 times that, but if we are way ahead. Macedonia is actually picking it up pretty good. Ethiopia is, man, they're coming out of nowhere. The Veneti want to cooperate, do they? Well, I don't see why not. Let's do that. Britonae want peace, and we're going to reject that. Sicily wants an alliance, and what the heck is up with you and your bloody alliances? Nope. Okay, got that. Wow, really? An unrest? Who would have figured? Semitic rebels. Semitic rebels. That's interesting. Was that our spot? Did we capture that? I don't recall. Alright. Okay, you got a plague. Yeah, I get. Okay, I know we got this going on. This is a pain. This is a pain. All right, what do we got going here? Breach the walls. That's all I needed to know. Yep, breach the walls. Assault. I want to bring the Navy down to here where it's in supply. Still don't see any way. I just don't trust the Romans. Yeah, we're just going to have to muddle on. I think we just keep muddling on here. We can talk to these guys about peace again. Okay, we rejected their proposal. Let's unreject it. Come back in here. View clauses. Counterpropose. Yeah, there's just no way, especially since we can't offer anything, which I think is a weakness. It'd be nice to be able to say, hey, we'll give you a bunch of money. Well, you be our client state, we'll give you a bunch of money. But for some reason, they've chosen not to design it that way. All right, how are we looking here? Not that much. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, that's exciting. 3 slots. Loyalty's not an issue. I don't see a whole lot of excitement here. I don't know. Decadence reduction's awfully nice. Take that where I can get it and it doesn't matter to anything else locally. Um, 2 slots. Loyalty's okay. None of this is exciting. "13 turns, growth in 8. Health bonus is low. I will go for health. You know, we'll have growth and that build at the same time and have a slot to build in. Taxation bonus with the decadence increase. Another place I'm not excited about and don't see any advantage to anything there. 3 open slots. Loyalty is okay. The noble district. Use for. Well, we could actually get that with money, commerce bonus, and not increase total decadence. Okay. It's, you know, the great scheme of things, that doesn't matter much, but you got to make a decision somehow. You got to figure out something to do. 1 slot. Loyalty is okay. We'll go for more loyalty in that part of the world. Looks good. This is going to be a grind, I think. This is going to be a grind as we wait for this stuff up here to happen. Let's go. Push the right button, it'll help. And it's just slow. I don't even know if it's going to give us a fight there. Okay, we do have a fight. 10 units, combat power of 10. Yeah. That was ugly. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, okay. We win. That still will not turn the Britonae. Wow, now this is interesting. The Celtic are here. I'm curious. Looks like we are a part of the Celtic army. Wow, these guys are pulling off, I mean, some big differentials. There we go. Look at this. Our AI allies are actually coming to fight on our behalf. Who would have ever figured? I'd say they've got it won because they've collapsed the right flank. I'm astounded at the way. Okay, here goes the left flank. And that took care of those rebels. And we got this little trivial fight. Right. I don't think that'll change the balance of the diplomacy here. We need something's happened. Looks like more has happened than I thought. I can't adjust the map right now because of processing turn, just devouring, flashing the screen. One thing's a fact about games from the old Aegeid bunch. They aren't high tech in terms of their programming. Oh. And. Right. Well, that's good. We knew that. And the Brigantes want a transaction. They want to give us blah, 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 blah. What it's not telling me is what our Distant. Okay. Distant relations. See, things have changed there, but the Hiberni are here. War elephants. Looks like 2 war elephants. I relinquish that. Yeah, fine. Nothing else, that'd be one less thing for them to be mad at us about if we ever get out of here. Come on. Rejected. Lusitani, you probably want me to give him something. They're friendly. They want their Tosa. I'm going to reject the treaty. Go away. Spend metal to acquire money or manpower. Yeah, we'll sell metal. Macedonia rejected our offer. We conquered those guys. Population is decreased. I don't care. They're losing support because we can't get to our objectives. And, of course, we've got the rebels. And there's still, after that fight, we still have this grief going on here. I wonder. Do diplomacy. Can't do more than one thing at a time. How sad. And loyalty ought to be awful in here. Yeah. Army's in good shape. March to there, pick them up. And everything else is just quiet, 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 quiet. Macedonia, what if I just pester you? We're bound to roll a 1 or a 2 eventually, right? And how we doing here? Boy, it's kind of slow, isn't it? A lot of things building with nothing happening. Yeah, 6 slots available there. Yeah, that's, you know. Build city walls, which you won't build anytime soon. It's besieged. Well, can't do much about that right now. 2 slots. It just gets to be a drag. This just doesn't much matter. Shuffle. Can't get enthusiastic and nothing else matters. Just shuffle. Maybe we can get something good going. May have the same thing going here. Can't get excited. Shuffle. The economy is humming. Oh, you know, I love roads. Boy, that's a cool place. Dalmatia. Former gladiatorial games held on water. Loyalty bonus 40. Money 14. Culture 26. Big decadence increase. And we're actually decreasing decadence here, and we don't really need that kind of loyalty bonus. I mean, it's nice, but it's not the end of the world. I say we build roads and two slots. School is slick. Big decadence reduction. Slot of 0, some culture. Yeah, I like schools. 4 slots. This is going to be one of those yawn. Who cares? 7 turns, 7 and 7 for growth and build. That's a good deal. And this is actually a place I care about. But that's, oh, I love that. I love that. The courthouse. Decadence per turn for structures is bad there. 0 slot. Go for it. Keep nibbling away at culture and decadence. I haven't looked at that, have I? Yeah, we're losing. This is the gap is closing here. 344. Wow. That's just awesome. Okay, we've done it. Let's go. This is there's just not a lot going on. The struggle in Carthage's possessions in Great Britain. That's not Great Britain. What am I thinking? In Britonae, on the British Isles, is God Almighty. Those rebels up there. They're kicking the butts of the locals now. Come on. What was this? A warship. Yeah. Look, they're back. They've got the terrain. They've got big armies. They've got us besieged. I don't know where the Celtic went. They came and then they left, it looks like. Thanks, guys. We're out. Flash, 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 flash. What's that tune? Dun, 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 dun. I need to get a sound box set up and just play some entertaining sounds during this. If I can figure out how to. Well, things are bound to have some key bindings I could use. Okay, we've got a trade deal with them. Celtic want trade. What do you think? They want some elephants? Oh no, they'll give us metal for manpower. Sure, you've been good friends. A little spotty, but good friends. And it's just getting ugly there. But for some reason, the rebels are gone. Okay. Macedonia has conquered. Boy, oh boy, Macedonia. And embezzlement somewhere. Shocking. It's shocking. Okay, this army is really substantial. Let's take a look here. Frontage 6, terrain defense 2, forested. This army is mean, and they've got a good general. Well, the one, and we don't have a general at all. How did that happen? We had a general. When you join units, that just seems to fail. It just kind of painted a but. No, they don't want to be a client state. They want to be an ally. Da 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 da. We've got a real army. And we have to wait a turn to get our generalisms together. And yeah, loyalty's a pain here. All right, we're going to move to there. We already talked to Macedonia. Right. And what do we got here? Hey, this has been really, it's been kind of easy peasy, hasn't it? And I do better. I'm sure I'm not saying that right. Weaver shop, a lot of money. Preceptor house kicks. Boy, there's a lot of. Let's go for. I'm on a big kick to kick accumulated decadence down. Delta. 2 slots. Coastal fortress. Crafter district is 0. Loyalty bonus of 6. I like 0 slaughters. Tanopolis has got 2 slots. Temple to Tanit, always my kingdom for temples of Tanit. I think that's one of the things that's driving our. It is clearly one of the big things that's driving our legacy increases. Those temples everywhere. Oration Tribune, all resources, culture 8. 1 slot. There's a lot of better things that can be built here. Nope. One slot. Sacred Estate. Loyalty's 120. A lot better things can be built here. Skip it. And out in the middle of nowhere. Figs. 12 turns, 11 turns. Yeah, make more slots. Don't see anything else exciting. More slots is more better. 1 slot. Yeah, make more slots. That was easy. No. I've got some of those and they're kind of cool. Boy, look at that culture. The problem I have with this thing is that its next step, Temple to Moloch, is ugly. It's just ugly. And that cuts us out of upgrades that I like. Workplace, secret cult, fortune teller, preceptor house, gladiator school, gambling area, noble district, temple, basilica, scriptorium, sacred. Yuck. That's nice. Legacy is nice. The big culture is nice. Big culture. Let's go for it. Sometimes you just got to. This is, look at Temple to Tanit. Fine, I'll take it. I think I've said this. At this point, doing these builds is a matter of almost intuition. Well, we don't have to worry about taking that from the Britonae. Aquitania is now the target. Which means peace with the Britonae is a possibility if we could just get them to settle down. I clicked on my own. Britonae have no possessions here. They got possessions here. Peace. 36% chance. Well, if we could just offer them something to run that up, we'll propose that treaty. We will propose that treaty because here, all we got to worry about is rebellions. And that's a, well, actually, it's still a substantial worry. Yeah, I'm having a hard time figuring out how to get out of here. But we need to go to war with Aquitania, which won't be too hard. We can land here and march north if we can just get out of here. Well, one way to get out of here is to just leave. That's one way to do it. March these guys to there. And to just leave. If they leave here, they get to here in 3 freaking turns. God almighty, 3 years. No, the Britonae are here. Look at them. Look at them. They're just up here in the north. These guys talk to me anymore. We offer them a gift. That's just not going to work. I don't see it working. This place is coming alive. It's coming alive. It's not doing much, but it's coming alive. And it has one wall. These are big, mean armies. That one's beat up. It's beat up and still has a frontage of 6 with tough terrain and 13 garrison units. Plus this guy. Every time we've stuck our head in there, we've gotten our heads handed to us. And we got to go there first. This is even tougher. Lordy, lordy, lordy. I don't know how to settle these guys' hash. All I know is I wish I wasn't here. Not only that, there's no way to even build a province here without taking on the freaking world. If we're going to do something against these guys, we're going to have to send an army from somewhere else. That's just all there is to it. I really hate to send the homeboys. Get this where I can see what I'm doing. It's 3 turns, no matter how you cut it. As if we need this gigantic army to do it. Frontage 14. Yeah, it's just wide open. And they don't seem to have much in the way of an army coming from here as opposed to Africa. Problem is, among other things, these harbors up here are not developed. There are no harbors. So embarking and disembarking is a pain. Grind, 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 grind. I knew it. I knew coming up here was the wrong thing to do. Poor administrator. Okay, you know what? We're going to stay. I don't care if that family loses power. They're awful. And we're going to march on these guys and hope that we can make it stick this time, although I wouldn't be surprised a bit to see us hammered. This guy. I want you to join them. Okay, hopefully they will join them before they reach there. And yep, we've done all this. We haven't seen anything special. It's just a quiet day trying to fight our way out of this mess up there. Go. At least we get, at least this round we'll have a fight, even if it's a losing fight. I'm going to tell you straight up, we have no business in that part of the world. No business at all. Flash, 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 screen, flash, flash. Oh my God. The freaking Brigantes went in there and they may have lost. That also could mean that we're facing a reduced strength enemy. I don't know. Oh, that wasn't good. I guess not. It looks like a pretty tough enemy to me. This is going to be a grind or a loss. There's the loss right there. Mercenary warbands. What are we doing? That's a draw. What are we doing with the some of the worst troops we have in the front line? We have all these killer. Looking around. Libyan infantry, mercenary hoplites. Phoenician foot isn't so hot. But these guys don't end up the front line. These guys do. Really, I'm getting convinced that I should be taking this thing out to Field of Glory 2, but that would take forever. Oh my God! Look at these guys. They are slaughtering us because we can't get good troops on the front line. Yeah, this is a big loss. I don't understand. I do not understand. We've got these very good troops, and we end up with the crap of the army in the front line, and we get beat. But we killed their general. That'll show them. I don't get it. I am so put off by that. I sent better troops up there to have better frontline troops to be able to play. I don't know. Maybe it's the terrain. Maybe there's some logic to the deployment based on the terrain. But we just get our average troops in the front line. We've got a general as good as theirs, but their terrain benefit is way up there, and their units are stronger than us, so we get smeared. When we had strong units that could be in the front line, I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, there we go. Bithynia. I don't care, Bithynia. No. Oh, no. Great, we're at war with Epirus. As if I care. Macedonia, you're on your own. You're just not going to pull me into that. Yeah, okay, if the Gaetuli want to go, they can go. Yes, everybody's supporting me in a war that I don't want. Sell slaves. Macedonia reject our offer. Got the same old thing going on here, and we cannot push our way out of this mess. How we doing here? These guys are the most average possible troops, and yet they are the ones that are pushed into the front line to fight against these guys when we've got guys that have 1916s and 11s, and if I send them into here again, they'll probably put the AI will probably put these knuckleheads in the front line again. I just do not get it, but I am stubborn. We're going back. At least this time we have a general, and at least it doesn't appear right now that they do. This is probably not well thought out. I'm angry. I'm like, come on, man, cut me some slack. Oh, we're 38 minutes in, and this looks like the first time I feel like putting a break in this so we can get this, oh, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's a lot of them, 12 or 13, 14 of them. Let's put a cut in it. Give me a chance to get a swallow of coffee. We'll play another turn or two. You can hear me whine about what's going on up there, and off we'll go. Back in just a moment. All right, I just had a thought. Peace negotiations with the Britonae were a mistake. We did not ask to keep, I did not ask to keep this. If they decide to become a client state, all this becomes them. We lose that objective. Lord, I swear. You ain't got to be too smart to play games. Well, it's done. I guess it's true I could go back to a save game and start all over again, but you know what? I'm winning the game without that. It's one of those things where you need to hang the local knucklehead who made that decision. Okay, they've only got 15 units, 51 power on a very narrow frontage. Look, they did it again. The Libyan infantry is up there, but they still gave us the crap. Okay, without their leader, that we are actually making the push here. This might be a draw. They won't beat us. It could be a draw. Yeah. But they're more tired than we are. We'll do it again. This guy, that warband, is a pain. This is so difficult. Okay, they were worn out before they got there. That should be a clean win. Look, they got some hoplites in the front line and smashed them. Okay, alright. We've won something I don't really need. Yes, because I'm mad. And then I've gone and screwed up and offered to negotiate away the entire point of being here. Ah. Oh, Lord. I should have had an extra cup of coffee this morning. You see what happens when I don't get enough coffee? Boy, these guys are all doing good. We're sitting here big and dumb. Well, not counting the dumb because of my bad play, but just big and dumb as far as an empire goes. And it just seems to, the AI or the campaign system seems to have run out of things to give us to do that make any sense, except the war against Epirus, which, you know, who cares? Yeah, I'm not sure that they take into account. They might. We might ought to do that. Listen, Tony. Sure. Yeah, we tell you no to other things we care about. Fine, you rejected our offer. Give me a break, Basilia. Spend money to sell metal, do that. Oh, I love this one. Back to the sanctification decree. Wait. Well, technically this isn't unrest. A deification decree. Sanctification decree. I still think sanctification, because I don't see a lot of literal unrest. I mean, there's some. But that's actually a revolt, not unrest. Our army is tired and really can't make a move right now. And their army is freaking huge. But the frontage, actually the frontage might work against us right now. All right, you want you guys to move up to here. Clear that out. Let's talk to the Britonae again. 41% become a client state. Silura. %0 chance. If we eliminate that, they're all about it, but we can't trust them at that point. Can't trust them at all. Shh. Well, let's see what they will give us. They're all about giving that away. They're all about giving that away. They're all about giving that away. And that's 100% chance of peace. And Britannia's superior will be a big chunk of what we have. And we still have a fight with them. But we we'll have, what we will have is a truce that'll give us a chance to go grab that other region. I should have been thinking about this before. That's 100%. We'll propose that treaty. Yeah, I am not done. I've not been too smart. No, you can go back to there. You Stay there. That's what I should have done before. And all this will become Britonae's problem, and we'll have 10 years of truce, and we can come down here and fight here. If we got to go back, we got to go back, and I should have been thinking more clearly this whole time. All right. See what happens when I don't get enough coffee? See what happens? I don't have much in the way of brains. All right, we're going to put a cut in it here. I'm going to do these constructions. We'll be back. Okay, I still don't see any advantage to actually sending anybody to this fight with Epirus. This place is just incredibly fortified. You can see they've got just crazy navy over here. Probably somewhere in there's got to be a substantial army. Now, that's not exactly substantial, but there you go. They're having it out, and I don't see an advantage to being in the middle of it. Yeah, this was dumb. The more I think about this, this is dumb. All this fighting over who cares. So let's hope the Britonae go for it. Give us this. Give us the truce we need to come running down here. And off we go. Yeah, I've got a lot of guys arrayed against Rome. And quite honestly, I think that's been wise. It's like, yeah, I don't want anything to do with those guys. So just no. No, no, no. Happy to not have anything to do with them. Now, we're still not going to have any kind of peace up in the British Isles. We're still going to get raided. We're still going to get invaded, or it's just going to be a misery. But that's not the problem right now. The problem we have is grabbing another objective. We haven't lost a progress token in a long time, but we haven't gained one either. And man, we are way ahead, 21,000 and change ahead of Rome. Epirus is at 10,000. This game is long, long, long. What is this, the 42nd, 43rd video? I'm going to have 2 hours. You have 2 days worth of video. 48 hours. Okay, yeah, we know. We did that. We're happy with that. Sicilia is seeking an alliance. I clicked the wrong thing, didn't I? Sicilia relinquish the Veneti will relinquish that and give us metal for war elves. You know, I don't care. Go away. Macedonia we become their client state. Rejected. Don't need to do that. Yes, we always need to sell slaves. Hibernia has done that. Yep, I know they're losing support. Really don't care. They're awful. Okay, that was cool. Yeah, we crucified some guys. Semitic rebels are revolting. And we're still just standing around waiting for a decision from Okay, I have a really big army here. Did I land them there and not pay attention to the fact that I did? Palace guards? Where did these guys come from? I didn't know we had palace guards. Well, I am slightly amused. All right, I've got everything screwed up here. And these guys need to stop. Okay, awesome. these guys can't. The reason they want to go around the world is because they can't get there from here. What a mess. We can't march through there either. And because the only way out to sea is here, it takes for... I tell you what, this has been, without a doubt, the worst run campaign ever. And split. Garrison. We'll march there. That's a small army. We can beat them. Oh, they've got a good... Well, he's not a good defender. We got a good leader, but he's not a good... Look at the size of this army. Oh, Jesus Christ on a crutch. Hopefully we'll be able to join these guys up. Alright, not much else to do. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. You just sing along. Where is this? Oh, here. That didn't work well for them. This is actually going to be a fight that we could, again, likely lose. Oh, we won that bit. That was bad. Once again, we've got... Okay, that mercenary warband was actually awesome. This looks like a draw. Ah, Lord, what a mess. I hate this place. Mercenary warband. Phoenician foot. We beat them there. We're going to lose here. This is just deadly stupid. We won, but it's a draw. May have something to do with the cost of the units. I don't know. Boom. And we busted them down. We finally settled the hash here. I'm not sure exactly why that's good for us, but there it is. It means I can link these guys up and they've got a hopefully easy way out. And if the Britonae, all this screen flashing is driving me crazy. You can see my you can see my desktop. We're a glorious empire. How did that happen? Oh, they accepted the peace. And we grabbed that objective. Yep. We've got some stranded armies now. Why did we keep all of this? Well, I'm not sure why, but we've got all this, and we got that, and we did good. Yep, yep. Let's run progress token. Yeah, they improved their... all this click, click, click. Celtic. Money for metal. Sure. Lusitani. I'm just not ceding any more to them. We got a mess up here, no doubt. I know why. I know why the Britonae didn't get him back. And we'll talk about that in a minute. Raided by the Hiberniae. Told you that was going to happen. No, we don't need to do that. Epirus isn't happy with us. Yeah, like, who cares? And we've entered a golden age. Look at the money. Look at the money. Wow. Okay. Now, what happened? These were all Britonae when we got here, but we took them back from the Semitic rebels. So they weren't part of the negotiation. Now we've got these Hiberniae buttheads over here who are going to make life a lot more difficult for us. Just can't see how we get out of here anytime soon. I just want to go take that away, but the Hiberniae could declare war on us in a heartbeat. And they got a crummy bunch of little navies, but they got a pretty nifty little army. And we're standing around here with major loyalty problems and possessions that we didn't really want. And we can't build provinces. Oh! We're never getting out of here. We are never getting out of here. It's never going to happen. Well, you know what? We've been here far too long. I think the answer is going to be, we've got all kinds of money. It's probably going to be to raise an army or to take an army. This is actually a pretty good little army here. They're not very experienced, but we could buff them up and maybe send the palace guards are gone now. I don't know what that was. I don't. That's hilarious. We had palace guards. Maybe that was what we got for garrison units. But we can scratch up an army. Phoenician foot. We can scratch up an army to go here and take that based on this one. If these guys can get there in 2 turns and have what? Oh, that's the province, right? Have waiting for them war bands and other things we need to buff them up and go take that. Meanwhile, we can continue organizing Great Britain, and I should have thought of that 5 turns ago. This is why I have a buy me a cup of coffee in the description, because some days I'm just not on top of my game. But you can be not on top of your game when you're this far ahead, apparently. So there you go. Hey, let's call it quits. As always, I appreciate you watching. I'll see you again real soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of very young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button and please share and comment. See you again soon.